Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Adara, and on this channel I talk about everything from clean beauty, wellness, and so much more. Today I'm going to be creating a look only using Honest Beauty products, and they are a clean beauty brand that is located in Target. They sell on Amazon, and of course they sell on Honest Beauty's website. But I just wanted to kind of showcase this gorgeous eyeshadow palette. I love that their products are more affordable and that they have cleaner ingredients. So if you want to dive in and create this kind of eyeshadow look more for a fun date night, keep on watching. Okay, so the base is done and now we are gonna go straight for the eyes. If you haven't tried the Honest Beauty eyeshadow palette, I highly recommend. It is affordable. It's $20. You get a good amount of colors. You get some shimmers, some matte colors, and it's just really good just for kind of like your starter kit. So today I wanted to make a more fun eye look. I'm thinking with this kind of like muted purple color. Of course the highlight color, and then maybe this brown. So let's just see what I come up with. To start off the eye look, I'm gonna go ahead and start with just this, like, I don't know, creamy color, and I'm gonna just put this all over the eyelid with a fluffy brush. I'm just gonna like kind of tap it first, and I'm gonna go all the way up to the brow bone. Just kind of blend it, and same thing on the other eye. Okay, now that we have that set, I just feel like it makes the eyes brighter, especially since I have hooded eyes. I just want to make sure that that's pretty light right there. So the next color, I'm gonna go ahead and do the transition shade, and I'm gonna go ahead and do this lighter purple color first. And just take a tiny bit amount, and I like putting the excess like on my hand just to test it out first. And then I'm just gonna go towards the middle of my eye and then just kind of build it slowly. And then just blend, 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 blend. And then I'm gonna add a little more just to give it more depth. And like, I feel like when you have hooded eyes, it's like almost easier to do it when your eyes are slightly open, just so you can see what the hell it's gonna look like. Okay, so once it's blended out, and I'm hoping you guys can see this, I'm gonna go ahead and do the other eye. Okay, so now that I have that transition shade done, I'm gonna go ahead and take this kind of brush, like a thinner tip, and then go ahead with that same transition shade, and I'm gonna go ahead and put that underneath the eye. And then you're gonna wanna dab to make sure there's like no excess, so it doesn't like kind of powder or smear all over underneath your eye. And then you're gonna kind of just blend that out underneath the eye. And then I just kind of layer it to match the top. Or darken it, I should say. And then just smoke it out, blend it. And then same thing on the other side. Okay, so now that I went ahead and did that, I'm gonna go into the palette and I'm gonna pick up that lighter brown shade here in the corner. And then again, dab off any excess. And then this color, I'm gonna mainly stick to the outer corner and then just slowly build it in. Almost like a V shape. once you get that darker amount in the corner, then you can slowly kind of blend that into the center of it. You're gonna wanna stay in the crease. And then just blend, blend, blend. I'm gonna make it a little darker. Okay, so now I'm gonna take that same brown shade and put it underneath the eye too, and then smoke it out. Same thing. Dab any excess. And then you can bring that brown shade and like almost make an eyeshadow liner if you like. But I just kind of like to blend, and then you can blend that out too. So it'd be kind of like that. And then I'm gonna go ahead and do that on the other side. Okay, so I want to add a little bit more definition on the corners of my eyes. So I'm gonna go ahead and add this even darker brown shade. It kind of has like a shimmer to it, which is really pretty. Actually, I think I want to use this brush. Something with a little bit more of a point to it. And then I'm going to dab any excess off. Okay, so then this is really where I'm just going to stay in that corner of my eye and then kind of tap it where I want it. And then I'm going to slowly, once I kind of create that V shape, I'm going to slowly blend it. But I don't want to blend with this brush. I want something a little more fluffy. So you kind of have that V shape. And I think I like how dark this is. I'm going to go in with a more fluffier brush, the one I was using before. And then now I'm going to really just kind of keep this in that corner side, but I'm going to blend it so it doesn't look so harsh. It's really pretty, like it has a slight metallic like shimmer to it. I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see that on camera. And then I'm slowly just kind of bringing it in the center where that transition shade is, to kind of like deepen the eye right there. Okay. And then just go ahead and make sure it's really blended. That's like the most important thing I think with any eyeshadow look, is just to make sure it's so blended, because you just don't want to have any harsh lines. I do like how smoky this is turning out. It looks really pretty. I like bringing it up to the brow bone like to blend out, and then usually later I'll add like that highlight or concealer or something to kind of like make the brow bone stand out. So for now I like to blend it and slowly bring it up to the brow bone, just because especially with hooded eyes, I really think that it makes the eyes pop. It doesn't make your eyes look as hooded. So I like to do that. I think we are pretty blended. And then of course I'm going to go ahead and add that darker brown shade underneath the eye. This one I'm going to want to stay really closer to the waterline just because it's so like a darker color. But then after you do that, you can smoke it out a little bit. But you want to be careful that you're tapping the excess, because you don't want it to look very like dark and kind of fall all over underneath the eye. So just be careful. I'm trying to stay close. And you can tell that I don't go all the way in the inner corner of the eye, because I want to keep that bright, and it really makes your eyes pop once you add a highlight color there. So I don't want to keep put any dark eyeshadow there where I have to kind of layer over with a highlighted color. I'm going to go in with just a little more. Okay, and then blend it. And then if you want to do that eyeshadow wing liner, you can. This would be the time to do it. I'm gonna try to just kind of wing it out, but I'm not gonna be perfect about it because we're gonna put actual eyeliner on a little bit over on top, and you'll see here in a second. Okay, so now that this eye is done, I'm gonna go ahead and do that on this eye, and then we will dive into the eyeliner. Okay, so I've done some blending. I might need to go back just a little bit once we're done with just kind of doing some more eyeliner and the mascara and stuff. I like to kind of tweak as I go, but for now, this is what we have going on. And I'm gonna go ahead and add their liquid liner. This is the Honest Beauty liquid liner. It's really nice. It's a deep, deep black color. And I like the brush. It's just super thin, precise. Since I have hooded eyes, I don't like to do a thick liner. I just like to really go on the top of my eyelid and just get really close to the lash line, almost like when you're wearing falsies, the lash, I guess, band or whatever gets close to the lash line, so it really makes your eyelashes look thicker. That's kind of what I like to go for when I do use a liquid liner. So I'm gonna go ahead and try to show that for you guys on camera. It is hard because I will be looking into this mirror, so let's give it a try. I like to just set, so basically I'll hold it like this, and then I will set this against the, almost like stamping it. So I'll get close and then kind of stamp, and then I'll drag it. And then when I get to the inner corner of the eye, I don't want it to be thick at all. So almost like very slightly, I'll get close, stamp it. And then I'm gonna create just a tiny wing liner at the corner of the eye. So this is kind of what it looks like. It's very subtle. You can deepen your wing liner, of course, for this look. Just for my eye shape, this is kind of like what looks best for me. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that on this side real quick. Okay, so I did the wing liner on both sides. Wing liner is not my thing, like what I specialize in, but I really just thought, since this is more for like a date night or just like a special event, I would do a wing liner. So I'm gonna go ahead and put on Honest Beauty's mascara. It's seriously the best. I will link my review above. And I just love it so much. For a clean beauty mascara, it's so good. So it comes with a primer side, and then you can do the others. So I'm gonna go ahead and prime the eyelashes. And I feel like this mascara is extremely buildable too. It's very good, like with lengthening but also separating. And if you want it to be more like dramatic and thicker, you can do that. If you want the separation, you can also do that just by doing fewer coats. So you're supposed to prime the lashes and then leave it on for, I believe, 30 seconds. Sometimes I follow the rules, and then sometimes I'm in a hurry and I just go for it, and I don't seem to have an issue. So the brush looks like this. I don't know if you guys will be able to focus onto that. It's very like short and stuff, but it delivers. Like, trust me, when I first saw the brush, I was just like, is this really gonna work? But it does. So I'm gonna go ahead and layer up the lashes. I tend to go for more of a separated look. I'm not gonna go too heavy on the mascara. And then whatever's left, You could prime the bottom lashes. I just like to put whatever's left over on the bottom lash. Okay, so that's the difference. I really love this mascara. It's so great. Then let me do this side. Okay, so to finish off the eyeshadow look, of course we need to highlight. I'm gonna go ahead and grab this highlight color. It's so pretty. It's just so amazing for the inner corner of the eye. Really makes it pop, like take off the excess. And then I just put, kind of like just dab it right where I need it. And then blend it upward. Just look at that difference in the eyes, and then of course do the other side. Okay, and the other thing that I like to do, since I don't have Honest Beauty's highlighter, I've just been using this highlight color, and then I will directly just like put it where I want it, like on my nose. And then I like to go all the way up on my nose and then stop kind of right there. And then I'll just kind of blend it out on my hand. But it's like such a gorgeous highlight color. And then of course I will highlight everything else. So right here. And then just a tiny bit. Okay, so since I'm going to use this as my highlight, I just grabbed my fan brush and I'm just gonna lightly go over this, put any excess on my hand. It's funny, look at my hand, it like looks all bruised up from all the excess that I've been putting on there. And then I'm gonna go ahead and highlight right here. See, this eyeshadow palette really can do it all. Gives you such a pretty highlight too. So I'm gonna squeeze my fan brush, dab it in, and then layer this up to my liking. Get up here just a tiny bit, and then just so pretty. Okay, and the same thing on the other side. Okay, to finish off the look, I have the Honest Beauty liquid lipsticks in BFF and Off Duty. Off Duty is a lighter shade of pink, and then this is more of like a mauve-y nude color. So I'm gonna go ahead and kind of get rid of this layer of chapstick on my lips. And I'm gonna put the darker color BFF all over the lips, and then in the center I'm gonna go ahead and put that lighter pinky color, and let's just hope that it looks good. This formula is so nice just because it's easy to put on, but also really moisturizing. So this is just the color Off Duty. I think that it is really pretty. And I'm gonna go ahead and put the color Off Duty in the center. I don't know if did I say that this one was BFF? BFF first, and then Off Duty in the center. And then let's see how that's gonna look. And I'm just putting a small amount. And I'm gonna just blend with my finger. Yeah, I think that's pretty. And the applicator is really nice too, because like sometimes with liquid lips, lipsticks, you're gonna want to use like a lip liner, but I felt like with this it was easy enough to line the lips, but also just kind of like apply it. It doesn't bleed. Again, super comfortable on the lips, so you can wear this for hours and not feel like your lips are like drying up and suffocating. So that's what I really love about it. This is the finished look. And I hope you enjoyed this like easy makeup look that mainly just focused on the Honest Beauty eyeshadow palette. Super cute, affordable. Again, I think it's great for a starter kit. So if you guys want to see more from me, I make new videos every single Sunday. Subscribe, check out my other videos, and I'd love to see you guys in the next one. Comment below if you have any questions, and again, all the product info is in the description box below. Bye guys, I hope you guys have a wonderful week.